Good day, collective. Good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time you may come across this reading. I'm Sherelle, your tarot healer, here to give you a message from the Most High God, Spirit, and Natural Team. I hope you all are doing well. I hope your energy are cleared and your space is clear so that you can receive the message as it's meant to be received. Okay? I do ask that you all please use your discernment when it comes down to these messages. Okay? Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else to pick up. And I ask that if you like the way that I read and or like the message and or reading, I ask that you please like and or comment down below so that I know. And we're going to jump in to this here message. We are going to do a message on what we should look forward to and or do when it comes down to this next moon coming, which is the full moon, the Beaver Moon. Okay? What is it that the collective needs to know when it comes down to the full moon, the Beaver Moon? What is the message that the collective needs to know? What is the message the collective needs to know? What is the message the collective needs to know? Okay, let's see. So we have discovery and authenticity. Okay, so someone is going to be discovering their authentic selves, and we have got like double confirmation on that, if you heard that. Okay, and or some will be discovering new ideas. Confirmation, double confirmation on that. Discovering new ideas, people, and or opportunities that's going to be coming their way. Okay, while they are still working on whatever goal they need to reach or whatever goal you need to reach, you will discover new strengths and passions along the way. Okay, and for someone who is coming into their authenticity, it says, be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from the expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. Now, I will hope that will be in the most positive way. I mean, I'm not judging, but, you know, the positivity that you put out is what you'll get back. So that's all I will have to add to that. Okay, but moving forward, let's see what else Spirit has for the collective. At the bottom of the deck, we have walk away. Okay, you're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned in your soul's purpose. So whatever that may be is something that you're going to be discovering and something that is going to bring you into your authentic self. Okay, that's what I can get with this message. Okay, so you're walking away from something that does not serve you and something that does not align with you into something that will. Okay, and these are the opportunities and ideas that Spirit is going to implant into you for you to discover that. Okay, what's going to be aligned with you and your soul's purpose. Okay, top of the deck, we have abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply. And trust that it's on its way. So you're walking away from something into an abundance. Okay, is what I would say with this discovery and authenticity. Okay, for whoever this may resonate with. Okay, some may need to go into solitude. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. Now, this may be something that you may have to walk away from, whatever it is that you need to walk away from to step into this solitude energy so that you can receive the downloads that Spirit is trying to give to you when it comes down to this discovery, abundance, and authenticity. Okay? So someone may need to step into solitude so that they could be able to receive this message. Okay, that Spirit is trying to give to them. Again, Go into solitude so you can connect to your intuition, connect to your spiritual team. Okay, walking away from whatever repeating patterns that were keeping you from making a new choice in this situation or in a situation, to break free from an old way of thinking and ask for new insight when it comes down to the solitude and connecting to your spiritual team. They are going to give you the new insights, which is in connections to the discovery. Okay, the new ideas, people, and or opportunities. Okay, so you're walking away from what doesn't serve you. Okay, going into the solitude, connected to your intuition so that you can receive the downloads that spirit is going to give to you, which is your discovery, something that's going to allow you to discover something within yourself that is your authentic self, okay, which is going to bring some sort of abundance towards you. Okay, some may even need to heal. Okay, so someone's also walking away from something that, again, that did not serve them, which caused them to need to heal in some way, shape, or form, the solitude mode. Okay, and connect to their intuitions as well. Okay, to receive whatever the message is that spirit has for them when it comes down to a new beginning, which is your discovery here. Okay, okay, and also having compassion for yourself and or possibly to others. Okay, giving yourself a break. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else that you need for the collective to know when it comes down to this Beaver Moon? Okay, so we have wisdom. Okay, so you connecting to your intuition is going to give you the wisdom that you need. Okay, it's going to give you this. It's going to give you the download. Spirit's going to give you the download. Okay, Spirit's going to need you to plan and strategize when it comes down to whatever the download is for you. Okay, the new ideas, the people, opportunities. Spirit is needing you to strategize when it comes down to that. Okay, maybe you need to strategize new ideas, strategize these new opportunities, strategize how you going to meet these new people and places and things. Spirit's going to put you in places that you never really imagine yourself being, to connect and bump into these people. Okay, Spirit also may need you to listen to the message, listen to the soul's whisper, listen when they give you this wisdom, when you connect to them through intuition. Okay, Spirit needs you to listen carefully. Someone also, again, may need to let go of what did not serve them, walk away from what didn't serve them. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Okay, for someone who needs to hear that, walk away, release it, let it go, and to go into solitude, healing, listening to this download that Spirit's going to give you when you connect to your intuition. Okay, for you to strategize and plan this new abundance for yourself. Okay, this fresh start. Let go so you can have this fresh start in your discoveries, in your abundance, in your authenticity, so you can expand. Okay, your abundance, so you can expand your abundance is what we got back here for the abundance. Okay, so that you can expand your ideas. Okay, so you can expand your, let's say, connections with people. Okay, and expand your opportunities. Okay, that's what I'm getting at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is going to need you to take charge. Okay, take charge. Take charge on this download that they are giving to you. Okay, we also got release again, because you are transforming during this Beaver Moon. You are going to transform and again let go of whatever situation may have been holding you back from this expansion. It could be expansion of self, expansion of financially, it could be expansion spiritually, it could be anything that it may resonate with you in any way, shape, or form, because you had to make a choice. Okay? You were asked to make a choice. Okay? Because you've been asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide with which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. And we got listen and we got connect to intuition, okay? Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. This time is now. And Spirit needs you to take charge with that, okay? That's what Spirit needs you to do. Spirit needs you to release. And then when you do so, you need to also give gratitude to your team for giving you this download, for having your back, for guiding you, okay? Okay? What else, Spirit? Is there any more messages that you need for the collective? Is there any more messages you need for the collective when it comes down to this Beaver Moon and or what they need to know for their fresh start? Okay, finding new discoveries, people, places, and things, stepping into their authentic self. Okay, taking this charge. Okay, because you're going to have to consider some options when it comes down to these opportunities that Spirit is going to provide to you. Okay. Okay, you're going to have to I guess expand. We got expand, right? Expand your horizons when it comes down to these opportunities. Okay. Reflecting and reassessing on the situation and or how you're going to strategize to make this decision. Okay. For some, you may have many options as far as what you want to do. Okay. As far as your ideas, you may have many options when it comes down to these ideas. Okay. So many ideas that Spirit is bringing forth to you that's going to create some sort of opportunity for you. And you need to be able to make a choice. Okay. Properly for someone. I mean, I don't see how you can't, possibly do one or two. But for some, it may be too much, and you don't want to juggle too much or have too much on your plate. So, but Spirit is telling you to expand your horizons, expand your opportunities, expand your ideas. Maybe this could also bring in multiple avenues of abundance, if I could say that, right? Because Spirit said you have the warrior spirit to do this, that you can do this. Because it may be a challenge, but you could be able to do it walking away, letting go, and creating something new for yourself. Wow. Wow. Let's see what those 3 cards were. Okay. Or 4 cards. Okay. So, during this transition, okay, of letting go and walking away, someone may need to stand their ground. Okay. Someone may need to fight for this new path. Because remember, you had a choice to make. You had to choose your path, right? So within this path that you have chose, you may need to fight for it. Because not too many people's going to want you to walk away, Not too many people's going to want you to choose a path that you may feel is right for you. And, if it's if you've connected through Spirit and they've guided you and led you to make a decision, you know that it's something that is going to be good and or meant for you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, and it's something that you may need to do as far as a lesson, as far as an opportunity. Again, we have here as far as growth in some way for you. Okay, so you may need to stand your ground. Okay, and follow your passions. Again, to release any attachments, because again, something that you may have to walk away and let go. Maybe you're still trying to hold on to you, and or you need trying to hold on to it. So again, it says There is something you need to let go of. It is either a limiting belief, an untruth, or a negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. See? So again, whatever it may be, and it may again be a limiting belief, an untruth, and or negative behavior. So take it how it may resonate for you. It's going to be different for everyone. And when doing this, again, listening to your soul's whisper, okay, because it's confirmation. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely, and we did get the listen card, right? It's guiding you towards your authentic path. And we did get the connected intuition, right? We did get the wisdom. We did get a few things that's indicating that you're being guided, right? And listening to what is being told to you, right? So that you can become your true authentic self, okay? Your true authentic self is what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck is going to bring you reward and recognition. Okay, congratulations. Your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and your own power and own your power, sorry. So yes, this is what's going to come about when you listen and follow what it is that spirit is calling you to do. Accept the journey. Accept this journey, okay? It's a journey of spiritual growth. It's a journey of growth within itself, self-growth, self-awareness, self-development. This is a journey, okay, that you must accept because whatever you're walking away from, that door is being closed and spirit is opening a new path, a new door for you to walk down. See, it says you may be disappointed with a recent outcome. Remember, it's one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. Okay? Okay. What else, Spirit? Is there anything else that the collective needs to know when it comes down to this message? For the Beaver Moon, full moon that's coming up and approaching. What else is there that the collective needs to know? Is there anything else that the collective needs to know? Matter of fact, okay, I was going to leave it there. Okay, so Spirit is asking you, so this fell out also, this card. So Spirit is asking you to step back, okay, so that you could be able to gain the perspective that you need, which will allow you to walk away and let go of what it is that you need to let go and walk away from, is what I would say, right? So it says you're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed, okay? And this is what Spirit probably needed you to do when you go into solitude, okay? When you go into this healing stage, okay? To reassess. We also did get the reassessment, right? And the reflection, right? So this is what you needed to step back and do so that you can get a broader perspective, a broader outlook on your life and the path that you want to take, the road you want to take, okay? And to have faith in that, okay? It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, yet and still we must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you'll never imagine were possible, okay? And to see this this journey through, okay? To see this through. And to trust in yourself, okay? Let's see what is the energy also connected in connections to this message. Spirit, what is the energy for the collective in connections to this message? Spirit, what is the energy for the collective in connection to this message? Spirit, what is the message? What is the energy for the collective and connections to this message. What is the energy for the collective spirit when it comes down to this message? What is the energy, spirit? Oh, that is too many, spirit. That is too... Okay, well, that one fell out, and then we're going to take that one. But this here is too many, spirit. Okay, that's 3 cards that fell out. Let's see. Or 4. Oh, see? Spirit. Okay, spirit is saying to build maintenance within yourself, okay? And that you're being encouraged and guided, okay? So it says maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. So spirit, again, is guiding you. It's been guiding you, and it's guiding you through this. For you to put in the hard work and determination to walk away and let go of something so you could be able to start this new journey for yourself, transforming with the butterfly, okay? To be present and have self-awareness. So this is a self-awareness type of message, okay? A self-growth, self-development type of message is what I'm getting here. Okay? Is there any other energy that you need to collect to know, spirit, when it comes down to this message? Is there any other message in that you need to collect up to know when it comes down to this message? What is the energy? Oh, okay, so we're going to take those. And then we're going to close out with an additional informative message. Okay, so we have rosemary and sickle. So it says, for rosemary, we have remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. And I will feel like this is being loyal and faithful to yourself and to your spiritual team. Remembering where you're coming from, where you came from, and who you're connected to, right? Is how I would put this. So you have that, and then you have the sickle as far as focus, regrowth, and letting go. So again, a self-awareness, self-growth, self-development type of message is what I'm getting with this Beaver Moon message here. Okay, so that definitely sums it up. And for me to close out, I wanted to look up the spiritual meaning behind the Beaver Moon. So for the meaning, the Beaver Moon is centered on preparation, hard work, and reflection. Okay, and we did get reflection. We did get the harvest as far as the hard work, as far as the energy is concerned. Okay. It symbolizes the need to get ready for winter by securing resources and setting intentions. Much like a beaver building its lodge and stocking up on food, it is also a time for gratitude and letting go. I'm not sure if we got gratitude in this particular reading here. I'm not quite sure or remember, but I think we did. But I've done a few readings already, so I don't want to mix them up. But it also, again, like it mentioned, it is a time for gratitude and letting go, encouraging a reflection on what has been built and a release of past troubles to make way for new cycles. Okay. So to give another rundown, we have preparation, transition, hard work, resourcefulness, gratitude, reflection, patience, and peace. And we also have communication. So it's also seen as a time for clear communication, making it a good period for negotiation, presentations, and strengthening relationships. Okay? For whoever that may resonate with. Okay? For the gratitude and reflection, as the year winds down, the Beaver Moon invites you to be grateful for what you have accomplished. It is also a time for reflection and for letting go of past griefs or troubles, much like a morning moon. Traditions suggest before the winter season and a new year. Okay? So that is what I have for you. I hope this message has resonated with you in any way, shape, or form. And if it does, I do ask that you please like and or comment down below so that I know. Again, please use your discernment when it comes down to these messages and your readings. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else to pick up. Okay? This is your message. And I will see you all in the next message in our reading. Ashe.